while playing Rift, I went into the city, and this is what I walked into. So I thought, boss fight, yeah! And I just dove in and started doing my spells and doing my spells, and I was feeling like really epic. You know what I'm saying? And it's this event. It's the River of Souls event that's supposed to last for a week, and it's a celebration of Rift's first month, and this is day two, day three, depending on how you look at it. It started on the 30th. So anyway, yeah. So I come into the city, and this is what's happening, and there's a lot of different dynamics. Events going on, usually rifts. This was the first time I'd ever seen anything inside. So, I'm throwing my bolts and judgment, and then I happen to notice her health isn't going down. And it's puzzling because it's not going anywhere. And so I thought maybe it's a timed event or something, or because you see how many people here are fighting her, and or she has some sort of shield, and then her mana goes down. You see her mana go down, so I'm like, oh well, maybe this goes in phases or something, and her health just doesn't automatically drop, or maybe in another wing of the city another boss is being fought, because you've seen fights like that where you fight one boss and the other one stays at full health, but we don't know that necessarily. I'm trying to figure it out, but it went from like 79% to 76%, but I'm looking at it and it's not dropping. And then I'm beginning to question, am I missing something big here? Because as you can see, there's a lot of people, and they're fighting as if she's not bugged. So I decided this would be a very good time for me to test my mana regeneration skills, because I have two spells, one from range and one from via melee, and the melee one is the one that I never get a chance to test real well, because I never get to beat on anything long enough for me to regenerate my mana. So when am I ever going to get another opportunity without going into a raid to beat the crap out of something and see how long it actually takes to regenerate my mana? So at this point, that's what I'm doing. I know it's bugged, but I don't really care. I'm having fun and I'm learning something. And as you can see from my mana bar, I drain it and then I boost it back up. I drain it and I boost it back up. And I can see now that I may change my spec, because the ranged mana regeneration takes 2 minutes. It's on a 2-minute cooldown, which is inconvenient for me, especially when I'm doing rifts. When I run out of mana, I run out of mana way before 2 minutes, let's put it like that. So that's one thing that I'm going to be looking at. And what I mean by that is I will run out of mana, will use that spell, and then I will run out of mana again, and that spell hasn't recovered yet. The melee one, you use mana, but you get mana back, and it's at a decent pace, but on mobs, I would never generate it quick enough for it to be worth at this level. So, yeah, this little experimentation was fun. It felt great to beat the crap out of something. Shame she's bugged, and I hope to see her when she's not. Because when I do, if I do, oh, it's on. Baby, it's on.